What is up, everybody? Escape211 here, and it is a big day. Well, actually, yesterday was a big day based on when I upload this, but the update is out. We have update 1.21, and there is a lot that is going on for this update. And, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail, but if you go into your inbox, you will see these different news updates that are on here. So let's quickly review that. Like I said, I'm not going to read all this, but we have a new deathmatch mode, which is 2v2. We got those maps that are cyberpunk, like we had seen before, that I showed in a previous video, just those screenshots, but we got all three of them now, which are in the game, which is exciting. And then we have a new 5 versus 5 deathmatch, which is basically just a cycle of all the tourney maps, but without having the tourney, which is kind of nice. It allows us to, play together without having to worry about getting the highest kill streak for points. This is just for good team play and to use and practice with all those tournament maps, even when it's not a tournament day. So that's really cool. I like that. We also have a new CPC map, which looks really awesome. And the sky ship looks really cool. I'm going to see if I can get into a match and get there. Since it's random, hopefully we'll get it today, and I'll be able to play some of that. And then, of course, we got the new toy, the new mech. And, I already got him, as you saw in my bay. This is REDOX. I got a little bit of the just the color skins for him, just the paint jobs, and that's what I have on him right now. I opened some crates and got a few. But he also has tons of awesome skins that look really cool. This one kind of looks, I know it says Velvet Floral, but it actually looked like some kind of volcanic type of thing, which is really neat. I like the color scheme of it. Even the basic ones look really cool. The exotic ones, this one looks really cool. Swamp looks pretty sweet. Oakwood. I love the carbons. So this one, of course, I love. It looks really sweet. So a lot of good skins. And then this one, is the one that we saw with the artwork. He looks a little fatter and a little shorter than what was in the artwork, as you can see, especially with this skin on it. It becomes more obvious, but he still looks really cool. I think he's an awesome looking mech. And a lot of people are wondering, is he worth getting? Well, we're going to talk a little bit about that. It's going to be a pseudo quick version of an is it good, but at least in his current state. But let's, I want to play a few matches. I want to get into this, try out some of the new modes and try out REDOX in those modes. And let's just give it a whirl, man. We'll play some matches and then we'll talk a little bit about how good he is. Here we go. Alright, I got invited to a 5 versus 5 by Servesh, but we got Soul Priority, Captain Iron, and Advil with us as well. So we're going to start off with REDOX. A couple people actually have him, so I said let's start with him. We'll see how this goes. I've been playing a little CPC with him already, and man, it's tough. He dies pretty quick. He's quite squishy. So I don't know how this is going to go with real people, but we're going to give it a shot. Here we go. Alright. Good game. Whoa. Alright. Everybody's bumping into each other. I'm going to need this cover more than you, I feel like, Killshot, alright? Soul Purity? Yeah. Oh no! Okay, good. Oof, that wasn't aimed at me. I noticed that too, with like javelins, he cannot handle too much of... Oh, crap. Okay, good, I wasn't the focus there. I'm probably not the threat. That's the thing with this guy. Oh, somebody there? Yeah, alright. So yeah, as you can see, I just used the ability there. I was surprised by the ability. I thought his ability was going to be one that he turned it on and it was going to be around him, like Brickhouse or MD, where it stays with him and does dot damage over time. But it's kind of cool that it, is just a straight up... There's somebody up. Okay. Why was that guy standing there? I mean, he just made himself an easy target. I don't mind that, though. I mean, whatever. As long as I get the kill. I guess, I don't know. Maybe he was just playing around, having fun. Alright, so we hit that guy. Good. The ability slowed him up. I wonder if kill shots can't dash when they're hit by that ability. I don't think it really stops abilities, but because it slows, I don't know if that stops a... okay, good. Oh gosh, what is that? Is that a... I don't know if that was rocket mortars or something else, but he must not have been aiming at me. I think I've gotten lucky. I don't think people are aiming me down too much. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, got hit by something. Yeah, you saw that. That was like one hit, and it took a ton of health there. Gosh. Now, okay, I think that this slowing up ability, nice, must affect kill shots. I don't think his ability affects other stuff. Like, it's not going to stop Panther barriers or... I mean, if I use it, I'm sure Zephyr can use his ability as well, but because kill shot is a movement-based ability, maybe it stops it? I don't know. Interesting, though. I haven't seen kill shots after I use my ability dash at me, so... I don't know. It seems like they're not. I don't know if it's just the way the computer's playing or what, but... Come on, come on. No, I ran out of ammo. Alright, no one behind me still. I'm sure if someone comes up behind me, they'll get me. One of the matches I played... Oh, gosh. See, yeah, we both use our ability. He was still able to freeze me. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I can't take carbines. Yeah, he's so paper thin for being an endgame mech. Somebody else is using theirs. All right, let's break out the kill shot. Yeah, when I had a kill shot against me when I was using the mech, I got hit by a little bit of stray fire, and then he dashed me and I died. And that was when I was at full health. So really can't take much of a beating. He's super squishy. He's a lot like Paragon. So I don't know. I'm still not sure about this one, you guys. He's tricky. He's tricky to use so far. I mean, he's brand new, so maybe it'll just take a little getting used to. But in playing with him today, I have not... You know, some mechs, you get them right away, like Panther or Killshot, and you know they're going to be good. This guy, I just have not figured out what's good about him yet. I don't think... we're going to pick this one. Yeah. I don't think he's that great. Oh, that's another thing. I didn't say it yet, but I love the fact that they put the information on the bottom. Like, after the guy kills you, it shows you what level their weapons and mech are and what the power level of that mech is. Super cool quality of life upgrade there. Oh, man. Just to get an idea of that. All right, awesome. Nice. Nice. Not a ton of kills with him. 6. Not too bad, but not great. Yeah, a lot of assists. I'm also running the carbine build. I think I might try something different for the next one. See if something works a little better. But yeah, good game. Fun to do the 5v5. All right, let's move it on. Let's try something else. Here we go. Yes! Jumped into some CPC with a few people with BB, Kenzin, and Little Miss Trouble. And yeah, this one is the map I've been trying to get all day. This is the first time I got it. I've heard a little bit about this map, and I heard that for this one, you definitely want to get to the center as soon as possible. So I'm going to run straight to A, and if I can cap this, it should give us a nice little lead. I've got a couple guys on either side. Oop, oop. No. Maybe this claw can give me enough cover. There we go. Okay, as long as we cap the point, that's what I care about. And then we can try to defend it. If we can keep that center one, that's what we need. There we go. Boom. I've also been trying this loadout with a few mechs, a thermal lance and a carbine 12. I really like it. It's been quite effective, surprisingly. I mean, now it makes me feel like I should add it to some of my best loadouts. I've liked it, especially on the beefier mechs. I got taken out by a fart. His name is Toot. Alright. Alright, so as you can see, I switched up my REDOX build here. This is definitely more of the bursty damage. I did it just because he's so squishy. I'm hoping that with the bursty damage I can survive a little better while still making some good kills. Go. Got one guy. Dashed right as I took the shot. Missed that one. There we go. Nice. Okay. Alright, we still got the center, or at least it's neutral, so they can't take it. Thank you. Bogodowski. I don't know. You're just an AI. It's not really important that I remember your name, right? I'm so bad at names. Alright. Good. We got our center back, thanks to our shadow AI. Bragadowski. No, that's not really what it is. Oh, I jumped a little. That's all right. We got him. He's dead. Haven't really had to use my ability this one. That's the other thing too. I mean, the carbines kind of favor the idea of your ability, which sounds good, but because you have to get so close, I went more of a bursty route like this, and you can have a little bit more range with... Oh, gosh, my thumb just hit that. You can have a little bit more range with this build. which I like. Oh, he got his ability off before I could get mine. It looked like he was just outside of 30 meters, but whatever. The AI likes to do that. Come on, come on. Oh, he's got his head turned. Can we make it? Yes, yes, nice. All right, this guy's creeping up here. Oh, let's use our ability on him. Oh, I think it's... I'm pretty sure this ability, just like the others, is based on 30 meters from all I've seen of it. Yeah, it's ticking away damage at him. 600. Like, that... What is that? I don't know how fast that is. But the 600 damage is similar to the speed of, like, when you're hitting someone with a pulse cannon, I think, in terms of the damage tick. But the total damage still isn't a whole lot. So I don't know what I think about his ability. I think it's really cool. I like the idea of it. And I actually like that it's not based on sticking around him, so you don't have to keep tracking on your target. But and it also comes back pretty quick. It actually functions a lot like Zephyr's EMP in terms of how it attacks. Although it's not as good as Zephyr's, clearly. It's not nearly as good as his ability. Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah, he got a spot too. Nice. REDOX, not bad. We got beaten up by Toot, though. That's just because he got a couple more capture points. But yeah, that was good. Good run for him. Nice to try out that new map. We'll definitely... I like that one. Hopefully we'll get to play that map some more. I noticed a lot of the CPC maps got a little bit of a graphic update, but let's move on. Here we go. All right. Trying the 2v2 deathmatch with one of my No Mercy buddies, Hellhound. Now, I think... yeah, I think these might be AI. So... It should be pretty easy, but it's a nice, you know, getting into the map basics. I haven't hit a whole ton of players yet. I had one player match earlier, and we dominated them, but, you know, it was unevenly matched. I feel bad. I mean, I don't know why they matched us together. It didn't feel like the right, but most of the other ones I've had on have been AI based. So, I think I had one or two of other players where it was, you know, they beat me, I beat them. It's back and forth. It was good. We'll see how this one goes. Starting to get used to these maps a little bit. This one is more of like a long-range one because you got the pillars on the outside where you can keep your distance. Some of the other ones with more ramps and elevations are more close-up and close quarters style. So they all have different feel, or a different feel, which is cool. Spoonbender. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that one's using MD. That seems like an AI. I don't know if Spoonbender is, but I think they might be. I do really like these maps, though. They're cool. Good maps. Oh. Get me? Can't tell if it got me. Well, it got me there. I was already too weak. I had been in that kill shot for a while. Wow. You got him, too. All right. We'll bust out the REDOX. Based on my build, mainly with the railgun, I'm going to try and keep a little more distance. Whoops, I shot both of those. I knew there was going to be a guy showing up over here. Oh, almost got him. Ah, nice. That pillar saved me. Again, if I got hit by those javelins, it would have been bad. Oh, no. Got hit by the Guardian. You know, this is a lot like either Guardian or Zephyr. I think I said it's like Zephyr before, but nice. Okay, I'll take that one. I feel like they took some of the good parts of both Guardian and Zephyr, but also some of the bad parts of Guardian and Zephyr and made REDOX. And I don't know if, you know, he's as good as either one. I can't see a whole lot of instances yet where I need to have REDOX over Guardian or Zephyr. And I feel like they provide similar utilities. So, yeah. It's been tricky. I don't know. Come on, Spoonbender. Let's go. Just running a Lancer. Surprisingly. Oh, this is a nice spot right here. To be close to where their spawn points are. Oh, that was a bad idea. went right into the mines, and I got Zephyred. He ran out of ammo, so allowed me to get in a better position. Nice. Oh, he got killed, though, by the other guy. Can't get all of them. Ran out of steam. All right, let's go back to REDOX. Trying him at range again. Working pretty decently. Ooh. Ah, bad shot. That one. Get him. Put in some damage. There we go. Got him there. All right. 7-2. We're doing good. Oh, that was not good. And that was not good. Didn't mean to shoot that other one. Slip of the finger. I like how this mech hovers, though. And it's really like it feels really elegant in how it moves, even though it's slow. I appreciate that.
3, 2, 1.
Whew. All right. Yeah. Got that one again. Good deal. Nice game, Hellhound. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, so far, that's good, man. I got to play some of each of the modes. All been really fun. Really enjoyed it. Definitely good match with some players, too. Appreciate all of you for playing some matches with me. Good times. All right, so good matches. Good to see all the new modes. And now, yeah, let's just talk about REDOX in general. So overall, I think he's a pretty cool mech. I will say the good about him first. He is the first mech to come at 24 energy total, like as soon as you get him out of the box. That's really cool. That's something no other mech has done. The only other prototype we have is Brickhouse, and he only has 18. So to start at max energy is pretty sweet, I gotta say. That's a really nice thing to have. But if we get into the rest of his stats, the first thing I noticed right away, and clearly it affected in battle, is his HP is quite low. When you think about being a mech at 5 stars and B, a mech that's, you know, close to that end game, yeah, that's pretty low to be at that health. That's the same health as Killshot, Panther, and Zephyr, and all of them have good defensive measures that help them a lot better. REDOX doesn't really have that. He's actually closer to like Shadow or Cheetah. I mean, he actually feels like a little bit better version of Cheetah, and you guys know I'm not super fond of Cheetah, so he feels very similar to that, and that he doesn't have great defensive measures, and he's slow, and his HP is low. So yeah, that's really tough. And even though Shadow has less HP, a lot of times I think I could find more value for a 5-star Shadow than I could right now a REDOX at the moment. I mean, that says a lot. Like, I think there's more value in a Shadow for certain play methods than there may be a REDOX. There's other mechs that you can get to 24 energy that I think are going to utilize that energy better and have more health as well. He also has low speed. This is like Juggernaut speed, which I mean, again, having low speed and low health and not great defensive measures is a huge problem. So that's mainly my issue. The other thing is that the ability, even though it's instant, I actually thought it was going to be, you know, like I said, connected around him and follow with him and do like dot damage. But that it hits in a wave is kind of nice, because that means it instantly hits your targets, and then you can try to move around them and take positional advantage of it. I mean, he's an ambusher. That's really what he's going to do. Probably best to do with teammates. Trying to do that solo is going to be really hard. I don't know. I think he's probably not worth anyone getting right now. Now, I'm hoping that the developers will try to buff him. I will say I appreciate, first of all, that the developers didn't make an OP mech. I mean, I've seen other games where they release new content, it's super overpowered, everybody feels like they have to get it to keep up with the meta, and that's how they get money, and a lot of people see that as greedy, and I really appreciate that the developers didn't try to do that. They've been very conservative with how they do this mech. It feels pretty balanced, to the point that I think it actually needs a buff, just because it's a little too weak to start. So for me, I feel like it should either have more HP, more speed, or its ability do a good chunk more of damage. Because right now its ability isn't doing enough of damage for it, and he needs either health or speed, I think, even kind of along with that. you know, if he got more health, he'd be very similar to Guardian, which isn't bad, but, you know, I think more speed would be cooler for flavor, and then he'd be like a top-end mech at high speed, you know, because you have Shadow, who's really fast, and he can get to certain spots and capture points and stuff like that. You have Killshot, who's mid-level, who can do that. We don't have anyone endgame. I guess Paragon would be the closest to that, but you know, he's not one that a lot of people focus on. He might be the right one to do it, Redox, but I think he needs to have more speed, and that would actually work with his ability. He could slow up mechs, and then he could try to run to the side or to the back of them and really pile on the damage, but at his slow speed, he can't do it now. So I think if you gave him more speed, but didn't really change much on his HP, that could be really cool. But then also maybe upping the damage of his ability could be another possible avenue. I mean, those are my thoughts. I think he could use a buff in one of those areas. If any of you have either seen gameplay of it or you've used it yourself, and maybe you have ideas, you can comment below as well what you think might be a good way to change this guy. Because as it stands right now, I think he needs some love. Because right now I don't think he's worth it, and that's what I would say to anybody else. Don't buy this guy yet. I think it's better off to save for some of those high-end weapons and other stuff. But I'm expecting that the developers will try to change him a little bit and maybe buff him a little bit. They've done that before. Like Brickhouse wasn't a very used mech as a high-end mech, and they gave him an ability, and now he has a place. So I think they'll do that a little bit more with Redox to get him into flavor. But that all said, those are my thoughts on Redox, and overall, I think this update is great. Lots of little quality of life improvements that they've done. You can see great new maps, great new modes, and ways that we can continue on doing, like the 5 versus 5 outside of tournament is really cool. Yeah, just a lot of stuff and good variety that they've added to this. I'm really enjoying this update. I hope you guys are too. As I said, you can comment about that or Redox below, but guys, we will see you out there on the battlefield.